Attention teachers and staff, please hold attendance because people are still coming in. Thank you. Good morning. It's a great day for learning at Hamburg Middle School. Please stand and join me in saying the pledge to the flag and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Today is Thursday, May 20th, day 3 in your schedule. Today is National Dog Rescue Day. Happy birthday today to Jacob and Grando and Arabella Rupel. Today's lunch is New York hot dog, mac and cheese, roasted broccoli, and fresh New York apple.
Last night, the boys modified lacrosse team beat Williamsville East with a score of 12-6. Scoring for the Bulldogs were Jimmy Lavelle, Jack McDonald, Garrett Herman, Joe Conte, Mike Lasky, Brady Wachowski, and Dylan Jagow. Goaltender Chase McAlpine and defenseman Noah Litwin, Mason O'Malley, and Matthew Jablonski also had a stellar night protecting the net. At 3-0 for the year, the Dogs' next game is home this Saturday versus West Seneca East. Go Bulldogs! There will be an art club meeting in room 127 on Monday after school until 3:15 p.m. Make sure you have a way to get home because there are no late buses. There is a woodworking club meeting today after school in room 133. Attention all students and staff. There will be a rummage sale this Saturday, May 22nd from 1 to 5 p.m. at Village Yoga and Wellness at 141 Pine Street, Village of Hamburg. You could be the lucky winner of the basket raffle. You can get jewelry, art, poetry, and more. You don't want to miss out. Proceeds go to helping girls' education in Afghanistan.
And now for the moment I've been waiting for. You may not have been waiting for it, but I've been waiting for this moment to be able to welcome almost all of our students back for the first time since March 12th, 2020, which seems unbelievable. We know we've got some Cohort D folks at home. We're looking forward to seeing them again real soon, but today is a big day for us, and I want to thank all the teachers and staff members who are making this possible, from our bus drivers to our food service employees to our buildings and grounds and custodial staff, teachers and aides and clerical. Everybody had a hand in making this happen. Our counselors for redoing our schedules. Just a huge thanks to everybody. The key is right now to enjoy being back together, to learn, and to treat each other well. If we follow those three things, we are going to be absolutely fine for this next month that we have together. Got a few things to share with you, as you probably can tell. Schedules. You should have received a schedule in your homeroom this morning. Some of your schedules look very, very similar to what you've had before. Some have minor changes to them, so make sure you're looking at them. Something to point out for everybody. There is a day on your schedule that's marked W. Disregard that. It's an entire column that says W. Don't worry about that at all, okay? Worry about days 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do not worry about day W. Cafeteria, let's talk about that in lunches and meals. We are still going to be ordering our lunches in homeroom like we've done throughout the school year. When it's time for your lunch, here is how the schedule is going to work. If you are a member of Cohort A, you are going to eat in the cafeteria or the tent outside on days 1 and 3. Today's a day 3, so Cohort A, you will be eating in one of those two areas today. Cohort B, you will be eating in the cafeteria or the tent on days 2 and 4. So tomorrow is your day for it. Teachers and staff, I've talked to you about how we can perhaps work Cohort C students in, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Okay, so we're going to see how this works. Anytime we start a new school year, there's bound to be some changes and some things that, somebody like myself didn't consider. So might need to fix some things as we go. I am appreciative of you in advance of your understanding with that, and we'll do our best to make changes as they're needed as quickly as possible. For all students, if you get your school lunch from school, if you don't bring your lunch, you're going to be using the cafeteria lines, and you will see we will have adults in the cafeteria to show, especially for our new students, for our students who are new to the lunch line anyway, how that works. You'll pick it up super quick. As long as you are listening and responsive to the adults who are giving the directions, we will be fine. That goes to my next point here. Let's keep in mind we are in school right now. When an adult, a staff member, asks you to do something, you need to do so, as long as it's not injuring yourself or others, which won't happen. All right? So that's a mind to being respectful to those people who are in charge of your safety. All right? That's a big component. Let's talk safety a little bit. Masks, we need to still wear them. They need to cover your nose, they need to cover your mouth. All right? We need to make sure of that. I'll give you a reminder, but you know exactly what we mean when we say the masks need to cover the nose and mouth. We've been talking about it throughout the year. Social distancing in your classrooms, you should have at least 3 feet, 6 feet in some cases, but 3 feet for the most part. In the hallways, it is not going to be possible to maintain that distance, but you won't be in the hallways long enough for it to be a contact tracing situation. As long as we are moving efficiently to our next period class, we are fine. Even though we are so excited to see people back together again, we're not congregating in mobs by lockers or anything along those lines, all right? Make sure you are going to your locker with purpose to get items when you need to. You don't need to go after every period. You can still wear backpacks. We are moving quickly from class to class. Let's keep in mind, I know I talked about treatment of adults here. Let's talk about each other though too, all right? Let's talk about the fact that there's people that you haven't seen since March. And this reacquainted process is a great one, but sometimes it gets a little bit clunky, so we're going to work through things. If there are issues that come up, be sure that you are talking to an adult about that. If you're concerned about somebody, make sure you bring that to our attention as well. There's all sorts of people here who are here for the express purpose of helping you, of teaching you, and making sure that this place is a great place to learn and a great place to be. Make today a great day to be a Bulldog. It's so good to have people back today. Looking forward to when we can have all of us back. But again, today is a wonderful start. Thanks to everybody who made it happen.
This concludes your morning announcements. Have a thriving Thursday and ask yourself, how can you be an 11 today?